Championship in Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Owls will kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Singleton. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Spinning out of the tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Allen. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Penn State 7-0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Ball handed off. He gets loose. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Simon. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Now here he goes. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Temple.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back to throw. It's Allen. Pulls it in. It's Allen. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now they'll run a draw play. Trucks through the defender. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Backfield is empty here for second and inches. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On second and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Allen. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal at the 8. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Penn State 14, Temple 7.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down right at the 20. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Simon. Makes a quick grab. And he picks up the 1st down before they get into the ground. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Temple offense back on the field now. The passing game effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Scanning the field, it's Simon. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he's in for the score. Touchdown! Owls!
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball and that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
For the extra point.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Singleton. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, to put them on top now.
Touchdown.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score. Penn State 21, Temple 14.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
The Owls will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And one final play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Back to pass. It's Allen. That's caught. It's Allen. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Catch made by the tight end. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The sure hands. It's Stewart. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Simon. Gets made on the out route. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The Owls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. QB decides to keep it here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Temple. This offense is still clicking.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And now a crucial PAT attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Trying to find room. It's Allen. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll give it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So here we go, 3rd and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. To throw, it's Aller. Makes the grab, a chance to score. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with the miss, we remain tied.
Uh-oh, a possible disaster right here, an empty possession. There's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive in overtime. Now you got to hope to keep the opposition from putting any points up on the board to stay alive in this one.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass caught, second down now. Throwing off play action. Pressure is coming. He'll throw it now. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
First and goal now as the offense tries to just punch it in and win the game right here. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Back to throw. It's Simon. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So here comes a challenging third down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a fourth down decision. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
At the 17-yard line. Fourth down coming up.
So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. To the air, it's Eller. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Brought down on the play at the 11-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and